Hello, welcome to Aerosynthesis Part 4. So, for this part, I would like to show you guys how to carve nocks in the backs of your arrows so they will fit on your bowstrings. And, this is obviously a very important part. And the reason I have 5 shafts here today, this is one I haven't carved a nock in yet, is because these two are pin cherry shafts that haven't fire straightened yet, that I had set aside for, I guess I just forgot about them. So I found these two. So I'm gonna finish these up, and they already have nocks in them. And you can see there's quite a good half-inch length difference, but it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, all these are carved down to width and length, and on these two Chinese privet I put points on them. I'm just curious to see how they would penetrate a cardboard box if they have a point on them. So when you're carving a nock, you want to look at your piece of wood at the ends of your shafts. You want to look at both ends. You want to see if there's any split grain or any cracks, and you can see on this end there aren't any, and also on this end there aren't any. So that means we should be good on either end. And just for the sake of I guess I'll whittle down this end, because it's already got a little bit of the thinning on it. So what I'm going to do is, first you need to take down the width at the end. So you take your knife and you just, like that, you can see it's getting thinned down, and then you go to the opposite side of the shaft and do the same thing. And so we'll do a little bit more. And you want to make sure these two ends line up. And you can see they almost line up, so I have to do a little more. But and when that happens, you're just going to have to widen the area that you're carving down, so they'll be the same length, and there won't be a... Okay, so this is good. You can see it forms like a little rectangle, and that's what you're looking for. And on the side you can see it slopes down, which is also what you want, because it helps the arrow better fit on the string, which will make it more accurate. So now, to start off, I take my whittling knife and I'm just going to carve like a half circle on the side, on one of the sides where the edges are being taken down. And you can see I'm starting to take this down. And so as you're doing this, you're going to want to come down to about halfway down the length of the part that you took down. So I took down probably good, maybe a centimeter, half an inch. Once you're wanting it to start making that nock cavity about halfway down that length, which will keep it better fit on the shaft. And this, I don't know if you can tell, but it's already starting to get a good area carved out. So then I'll go to the other side and do the same thing. And again, I'm using the same blade as what I used to carve down the whole arrow. And the beauty of this carving set is that the blades are really well made. They're like tempered steel and stuff, really sharp. And the way it was built, it'll hold an edge for heck of a long time. So I haven't had to sharpen this yet. Ow, yeah, just sliced myself. You have to watch that. These guys are pretty sharp. So that's a pretty bad slice. But as you're going, you'll get to where you start forming. You can see the nock a little bit. So what you do then is you'll take out your straight blade here, and you'll take this like half moon blade out, and this helps carve the nock in. Okay, and so you're going to want to just start carving down, working your way in, and this will help round out the bottom of the hole, or not the hole but the nock. And yeah, this is just the barely start of it, but when you finish it should look something like that. And this is also, I've also taken down the edges on this one, which I'm experimenting to see if that makes it more accurate as well. So alright, thank you for watching this portion. The next one will be fire bending, so yeah, tune in.